Um, this John's dad is commenting how's poverty and get off the meth and stuff. These perpetrators are always talking about meth, and one of them tried to get me to do it one time. I've never done a hard drug in my life. I used to have a medical cannabis card for my supposed bone disease, of vascular necrosis, which I believe was caused by the bioeffects of these directed energy weapons, and not the prednisone that the perp doctor gave me for a couple months to cover up what was happening to me. The same doctor who said I'm going to die within the next year or two because, and I asked him why, and he said because I'm going to overdose on something, I am going to get in a car accident and die, or a married woman's husband was going to kill me. I mentioned this in previous videos about this doctor. But that's not what I want to talk about in this video. I want to, and I'm filming my face this time because, I was getting some complaints from some viewers saying, why don't you film your face? I like to be able to drink my coffee, and I started smoking cigarettes again. And I like to have my hands free while I'm talking about these subjects. So that is why I don't hold the phone and film my face while I'm doing these things. I'm drug free. I don't do any drugs. I'm an occasional beer drinker. I've never done meth before. Sorry, John's dad, who is leaving these comments. I never touched a hard drug in my life. Not my thing. If you know anything about National Socialist skinheads, you know that drugs are definitely not popular with them. Beer is. And anyway, I want to talk about my father a little bit more, and how when he died, his biker friends were investigating his death. They thought it might have been on purpose that he got in this motorcycle accident. What happened was, he was traveling down a one-way road in Florida on his Harley, and his girlfriend was on the back, and a truck went in the wrong direction. I believe it was a moving truck, a U-Haul, and an older guy was driving it. Hit him head on. Not sure how that worked out, but hit him head on. My father died on impact, and his girlfriend at the time lost her leg. And when these bikers investigated his death, they said they couldn't come up with anything, and they couldn't prove that it was on purpose. But around that time, I was 9 years old when that accident took place. That is when some horrible things started happening. I got picked on really bad in school. I actually had a kid I used to hang out with in like first and second grade. He stopped hanging out with me and joined in on the bullying. That is the same kid who in like second grade called me a masturbator, and he also said my father got in a motorcycle accident because he was having sex while riding his Harley, and he wasn't paying attention. He was having sex with his girlfriend and crashed. I don't know how children in like second grade come up with these things to say to me. I did not even know what masturbation was in second grade, but I touched on this subject in other videos. My father's name was Bo Kunkel. On his death certificate, it says multiple injuries. But I was 9 years old, and that's around the time a lot of these things started happening. I remember when I was like 13, I listened to metal and punk music still, and I had a lot of band t-shirts. They would go missing, and I would always think that maybe my Christian grandmother didn't like my shirts and she would throw them out or something like that. I didn't understand why they would go missing. When I first got the internet, when I was around 13 years old, I had men on the internet who probably were men. They claimed they were women, and they were trying to teach me to masturbate at 13 years old, trying to tell me how to, and also some very vulgar things. I had other men asking me if they can come over and rub my feet and kiss my feet and do all this foot shit. Very strange chat experiences as a 13-year-old. I think that is considered internet mobbing. I think that was even happening when I was about 13. Another very strange thing is, you know when you come up with a password for your computer accounts, your online accounts, you usually make your password something that has to do with your life that you can remember. I'm going to tell you one of my passwords when I was a teenager, maybe, I don't know, 13 or 14. For some reason, my password was test subject. Variations of the word test subject. I don't know why I was using that password, but I was. Very strange. I just wanted to make a video about my father's death and just put it out there so it's on record. Mention the strange comments I'm getting about drugs, poverty. Also, I had a strange comment from a woman saying misinformation about meter readings, whether it was EMF readings or whatnot, like gaslighting me. Very, very strange comments I'm getting, and they aren't viewers that I know. They're I guess random people that stumbled upon my videos. I'm tortured enough. I don't need these people adding these comments. But also last night, that skinhead Patrick, that was a perp who I used to hang out with, he was attacking me on my Facebook, along with this girl I met on the internet who was a perp, who claimed I could move in with her. She was going to date me. We were kind of doing the internet dating thing for a little while before, she was, in the end of our short relationship, I'm really glad I didn't move there. She was claiming that she was in a Hispanic gang or affiliated with them, and she was selling cocaine, and I don't remember if it was MS-13 or what. She was selling cocaine and affiliated with them, and saying some really nasty things that she did with them, and trying to trigger me. She claimed that she had sent me a MoneyGram at Walmart. She sent me to Walmart a couple times, and then she would not respond to my phone call to give me the MoneyGram number. At one point, when I went to Walmart, she sent me a screenshot of the MoneyGram number while I was at Walmart, and I gave them the number. First, she texted it to me. I gave them the number. I said, it's not working. She said, okay, I'll take a screenshot of it. Sent me the screenshot, and one of the numbers, it looked like she opened it up in a photo editing program, and she blacked out one of the numbers of the ticket, the MoneyGram ticket, and I was unable to get the MoneyGram because she kept leaving numbers out when she would text me it, and also the screenshot had like black Photoshop paint over one of the numbers. Even the cashier saw me. I don't know if she was trying to get me in trouble for like money fraud or waste my gas money driving back and forth, or just torment me and harass me. But it really bothered me what she was doing. She really tricked me and messed with my head. I'm going to upload this video. I don't want to get onto too many subjects because my videos' titles are kind of a mess, you know. I don't have good organization skills as far as labeling my videos, and I kind of go off on a tangent. My life has been a mess, and there's many things I want to talk about, so you know, I can't really stick to one subject. Thank you.